Hi, this is Michael, and I'm here to talk to you about tranny chasers in response to icecoldbath's video. Um, I have not personally run into, well, I think maybe I've run into one tranny chaser on MySpace or LiveJournal or something like that. Um, yeah, and I think I have one subscriber who is, maybe, possibly, but that's okay by me. I get the people who chase lesbians and who chase women in general, and that is who harasses me. Yeah, I did have a fiance. It was a bad time. And she was a lesbian who, really wanted me to be a lesbian. And no matter how much I explained things, it didn't matter. She just wanted me to be a lesbian and couldn't admit to herself that I was not. So that was interesting. And that, I think, is something that happens to at least a few trans men, um, when they enter in relationships with lesbians, or when they figure themselves out after they've been through in a relationship for a while. That happens a lot, and it kind of sucks. Now, as for my opinion about tranny chasers, I think that everybody has to figure it out for themselves what they think of this. I mean, there is a thing about people being attracted to other people. Like, I like everybody. I like androgynous people a lot. I like muscular people. But androgynous people really get me going. Like, David Bowie is the hotness. I think. Yeah. Um, so there is something to be said for having a type and having a type of person that you want to pursue. And of course, if that's done with respect, then there's nothing really wrong with that, I don't think. But given the exploitative nature of a lot of feelings about trans people and trans women in general, it's hard to give anybody a chance when they, profess that they really like this thing, especially given the prevalence of tranny porn, um, and all that kind of thing. It's it's nervous making, I think, when somebody says that they only like, especially when they use the word tranny. I don't use that word, and I know that some trans people do, but people who are not part of the trans community have a harder go of trying to use that word because it's more likely to be disrespectful. Um, so when they start using that word and they talk about, how they like this and they like that, then well, then there might possibly be a problem. There needs to be some re-education, because when somebody's valuing somebody only as a few collection of like a collection of body parts, as a specific thing instead of as a person, that's fail. Yeah. It's like most of the guys I've talked to on Craigslist, which I've talked to them extensively, they all talk to me the same way. I've posed as a woman, they all talk the same way there. I've tried posing, as myself, as a trans man, and they all say the same sorts of things, although they have more questions and they assume I'm a trans woman, or they assume I'm some kind of lesbian once I explain what a trans man is. Yeah. So it's all about mistaken assumptions and being respectful. Um, so what is commonly understood to be a tranny chaser is disrespectful. Now, if you just like trans people and you pursue them because you know that you generally get along with trans people and you generally are attracted to them, that's a bit different. Because we are special people. We are